I think you better come with me. Squeezy Marmite. Sandwiches need never be done.
Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 British foods you either love or hate.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we'll be looking at controversial foods and dishes that have divided the UK into camps of either love or hate, and nothing in between. Which food do you love that other people hate? Let us know below. Number 10. Brown sauce.
Living the Vita Loco, everybody's doing it now.
When making a bacon sandwich, people in the UK will be at war on which sauce to add. Some will go with tomato ketchup or tomato sauce, depending on where you're from, while others will go for the vinegary taste of brown sauce. And there's not a lot of crossover with which section folks fall in. Usually, it's one or the other. But if you dislike brown sauce, then you dislike it a lot. The most famous brand, HP sauce, has been around since the late 1800s. Traditionally, the sauce is used in cooked breakfasts as a tangy addition, but it's shown some versatility by being used in casseroles, gravy, stews, and even spaghetti bolognese, which probably upsets Italy. Number 9. Jellied eels. When people think of the most controversial UK foods, jellied eels will be right up there. The dish is said to have originated in East London in the 1700s, since eels were cheap and plentiful back then. Nowadays, it's often served in seafood vans across the UK's seaside.
No. That's disgusting.
They're slimy. I'll probably be sick.
Made from boiling chopped eels in stock and letting it cool and set into a jelly, it's definitely an acquired taste. Just looking at it is a hurdle. Traditionalists often love this grub with ardent passion, regularly bringing it back into the collective consciousness should it disappear for a while. But those that don't like the look of it really hate it, and we really can't blame them. Number 8. Licorice all sorts. If there's one thing that we're really good at in the UK, it's making sweet licorice. This is lucky since Scandinavia has the market cornered with the salted variety. Invented in Sheffield during the late 1800s by the sweet manufacturers Bassett's, licorice all sorts are delightful. For some, anyway. Others despise it due to the massive problem of them containing mostly licorice, as well as some of the all sorts being made with coconut, another dividing ingredient. Licorice all sorts even had their own mascot in the form of the Frankenstein-esque Bertie Bassett.
I'm so sorry, Bertie.
Oh, don't worry. It happens all the time.
Number 7. Mushy peas. If you go to most football stadiums in the north, or some kind of fair or public gathering, there'll likely be someone serving pots of mushy peas for you to enjoy or be disturbed by. Not looking the most appetizing, mushy peas are often bought alongside meals like fish and chips or a hot pie for some reason. Traditionally, the dish is made with marrowfat peas that are covered with water and baking soda, left to soak for 12 hours, and then boiled in water until mushy. Sometimes a dash of mint sauce is added for some extra flavour. Due to how much some people love them, mushy peas have been referred to as Yorkshire caviar. Number 6. Deep fried everything. When it comes to the art of deep frying food, the Brits are pioneers in this field. And it's not just savoury meals we dip into hot fat like fish or sausages. We often like submerging sweet treats like Mars bars and cream eggs.
Actually, a lot of people don't like it, but there's a lot of people that do like it.
While some of you may be salivating at the thought, others will be wondering, what's wrong with Brits? There are even battered peas, battered pizza called pizza crunch, and spam fritters, which became a delicacy during the 1940s. But if that's not enough deep-fried goodness for you, some takeaways offer scraps, which are the leftover crispy pieces of batter that can be sprinkled onto your food or simply eaten as is. Probably not the healthiest though. Number 5. Chips. Depending on where you grew up in the UK, you'll have very strong opinions on what should be on a chippy tea. And anything else is frankly wrong, upsetting, and should be banned.
I don't like it, okay?
It's too greasy. It's much, much too greasy.
According to YouGov in 2020, which looked at Britain's favourite chip toppings across the region, North England loves slathering those fried spuds with gravy. Yorkshire sloshes mushy peas on top. Southerns like the simple mayonnaise. Oxfordshire likes tangy tomato ketchup. Scotland sticks with tradition by using salt and vinegar. Cornwall makes their chips cheesy. And Wales favours curry sauce. You can honestly tell where someone's from by simply asking what their favourite topping is. Try asking strangers and let us know the results in the comments. Number 4. Christmas pudding. During late December every year, after consuming an entire spruced up roast dinner as per the custom, the fruity round brown Christmas pudding is pulled out. Everyone is giddy and clapping when brandy is poured over the pudding before it is set ablaze. But then, when it comes to eating it, people are divided. Some love the tradition and will likely comment it wouldn't be Christmas without it. Others prefer nicer, better desserts. The Christmas pudding has been part of the UK's festivities since the medieval period, before it really took off during the Victorian era. Some families even include silver coins in the pudding. Whoever gets the surprise will be blessed with wealth over the following year. Number 3. Haggis.
Hey, this haggis stuff is great! Hey, how come no one ever comes here?
Because haggis is made from the heart, lungs, and liver of a sheep boiled in its own stomach.
If you're Scottish or have a touch of Scottish heritage in your genes, then at some point you've probably been pressured to try haggis. After all, it's the national dish of Scotland, and when you try it, it's not too bad. Sure, an acquired taste, but many people really enjoy this traditional meal. But then, you hear what's in it, and it might put you off for life. Originally, a haggis was made with minced sheep organs mixed with oatmeal, onions, and other spices, with the whole thing being encased in the sheep's stomach, at least in the past. Nowadays, an artificial casing is used. The haggis is often served with neeps and tatties, or swede and potatoes for you non-Scots. Number 2. Black pudding.
Counts as black pudding's in it. Black puddings are no good to us.
Another favourite addition to the English breakfast is some fried slices of black pudding alongside the baked beans and mushrooms, especially in the Midlands, Scotland and North England. It's even been described as a superfood thanks to being high in protein and loaded with essential minerals like iron and zinc. But the reason for this nutrition is also what makes people despise the idea of black pudding. Herbs and something grainy, like oat or barley, are mixed with pork or beef blood, giving it the iconic dark colour, and the reason some are grossed out by the food. This sausage has been around in the UK for centuries. Even with its name, black pudding is definitely not considered a dessert. Number 1. Marmite.
Oh, stuck right at the back. Who knows how long that's been in here.
The team's only option is to remove the stricken jar.
We had to finish with the food that made love it or hate it their slogan. Inspired by someone brewing some beer and looking at the sludgy remains and thinking that'd be great on toast, along came the birth of Marmite. This yeast extract has divided not only the country but also families and lifelong friends. Some enjoy the sticky dark substance with its bitter, tangy flavour. Others think it's an abomination. But regardless, Marmite is surprisingly high in vitamin B. This is great for vegans when most sources for this essential nutrient are from animals. Those that enjoy Marmite really enjoy it. Nigella Lawson even used it in a recipe for spaghetti, which will probably upset Italians once more in this video. Soz.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.